Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Julie and today is Vlogmas day 11. Oh my gosh, guys. I say that every day, but I feel like I'm killing the Vlogmas game this year and I am so happy about it. Today we're gonna do a little chit chat, get ready with me. We're gonna do this like simple look and we're just gonna have a little girly chat. So without further ado, make sure to subscribe and let's get on into the video. I'm gonna start out with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Let's start out with the first question. What are some things you do to stay positive? You always seem to be happy and in a positive mood. This is why I love your videos so much. Thank you so much. I feel like that's pretty accurate. I'm always pretty happy. I really just try to let the negativity just scoot along past me. I really try to just make sure that I'm always in a good mood and have like a positive outlook on life. I try not to say negative things about myself, any situations. I always try and look at the bright side. I'm gonna go in with the YSL Skin Tint. Negativity really just brings down my mood and I don't like to associate myself with that. It's a thing where I kind of just cut people off immediately when they're being negative just because I can't stand that in my life, honestly. And I always like to say, don't have heart failure over things that won't matter in a few minutes, a few months, things like that. Question number 2. What's the number 1 tip you'd give an aspiring influencer, a makeup influencer? I would say stay true to yourself. It can be super oversaturated and a lot of brands will reach out. I have so many brands that I turn down working with just because I don't believe in their product or their message behind them. Really just be honest with your reviews. You don't have to shit on any brands. There's like, you know, nice ways to say that you don't like something, or if a product doesn't work for you, you can recommend it to a different like skin type or a different kind of person. Pacifica Beauty Concealer. Okay, the next question. When did you start getting into makeup / social media industry? So I have always wanted to do this. I was an OG YouTube watcher like Juicy Star 07, all those kinds of people. I've been watching YouTube since I was like maybe 10 or 12. And I have always been afraid of judgment. My parents were super scared of like online people, so I never really started until around COVID. I didn't take it too seriously. I just wanted to kind of like test the waters, see, and I was like, I'm home. Nobody can judge me. Like they could judge me, you know, sending in group chats and stuff, but in general, nobody's gonna do anything. And I feel like my confidence just kind of blossomed from there. But I would say for the past like year and a half, I've been taking social media super seriously as like a full-time job. Next question, what do you love most about your job? Well, I have a few jobs. I'm a makeup artist, and of course I love glamming girls. I love being a part of people's wedding days, events, etc. As an esthetician, I feel like it's super fun. I can, you know, really transform people's looks. That's what I love doing. I love making girls feel super confident. Flower Beauty Liquid Bronzer. I also love really just sharing my passion online. It's super fun. And again, I'm helping girls become like confident in their own skin. It's always been my goal to do something like this and I can't believe that I'm doing it. Next question is, what are some goals you want to achieve in 2024? I have so many. So my goal for this year is to reach 100,000 subscribers followers on TikTok. I wish on YouTube, but I really did slack on YouTube this year. So that's another goal. So next year on TikTok, hopefully like 200,000. I know that sounds crazy to say, but I believe in myself and I really work hard at it. On YouTube, I would love to hit maybe like 10,000. I would love to maybe, I don't know, really be successful in my new tattooing career with ombre powder brows, really just make that into like a full force thing. Other than that, I really would love to be possibly engaged. No pressure on that, just, you know, something that I feel like could possibly happen in the near future. And just happy, healthy, have my own place, but that looks like it's coming at the beginning of this next year. So stay tuned for that. I'm definitely going to vlog all of it, and it's gonna be so much fun. I don't have any specific dates yet, but I know it's happening in the beginning of the year, so that'll be super fun. I'm gonna have my own beauty room. It's gonna be, the content is gonna be so good. Next question. What is your favorite makeup hack? The one you think is best and can't go without doing? Sometimes I get lazy and I don't do this hack, but I love doing all of my creams and powders first, except my under eyes. I'll do my powder blush and then set my under eyes, and everything looks super seamless versus like a bunch of blush on your cheek, if that makes any sense. I have a couple TikToks on it. I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild Floral Majority cream blush. What's your favorite skincare drugstore high-end makeup products? Okay, skincare, the Fawn Beauty Acne Serum. Oh my gosh, changed my life. So freaking good. I've tried everything in my life, and that's like the one thing that helped my acne so much. Drugstore product, I've been loving that Pacifica concealer that I just used. It is absolutely stunning. And high-end product, I would say probably the Sigma Beauty loose powder. Oh my gosh, it is perfection underneath the eyes. How to become the best version of yourself? That is such like a loaded question. I feel like you just end up growing into what you're supposed to be, but you also have to work really hard at it. I'm gonna use that Sigma Beauty loose powder. So you really have to work hard at being the best version of yourself. Like I was talking about earlier, you have to really just have such a positive mindset with everything. Negative things are happening, just try to look at the positive. Life is so freaking short. All you want to do is be happy and pick and choose your battles. That's what I always tell everybody. They're like, how do you have such a, you know, healthy relationship? Pick and choose your battles. You don't have to fight over everything. Like, not everything has to be a fight. You don't have to have heart failure over the tiniest things. Like, it's not that serious. I literally think about that all the time. I'm like, it's not that serious, Julie. Like, it's not that serious. Just keep it moving. And that really just kind of gives me the best version of myself. And do what you're passionate about. Don't tell people what you're planning on doing. Ask for opinions. Don't do any of that. Do what you feel is right, and you will always be happy. When I took that leap to become an esthetician, a lot of people were like, college, this, that, blah, 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 blah. Now they're like, girl, I wish I was happy as you are, going to work and making as much money as you are. I'm like, damn right, because I did it for myself. What made you want to be an esthetician, and what do you recommend to get through esthetician school? I absolutely love this question. I was super slow during slow season, a makeup season, and I was just like doing content creation, making a little bit of money, but I was like, I don't want to be home all the time. I'm still working at home, but you know, I want to go have human interaction. My boyfriend works like 6 days a week, so, and long hours, so I was like, I don't want to be home. By the way, this is Ecosa's Cloud Set Powder. So I was like, well, if I could draw on eyebrows, I could definitely do eyebrows. So I was like, I'm gonna go to esthetician school, and I bit the freaking bullet and I went. LYS Beauty Powder Bronzer, and that's what I was saying before. Like, I said that I was gonna go. I didn't really ask anybody. I was paying for it myself. I was like, I'm gonna do it. And a lot of my life I questioned myself, and then I never ended up doing what I wanted to do, and I was so tired of that because I was such a people pleaser. I still am, just a little bit, but I always needed somebody's approval to do something, and I was done with that. You can make your own decisions, babe. Like, trust yourself, trust your intuition, and just do what makes you happy, because at the end of the day, this sounds so bad, but when everybody else passes away and they're gone, you're left here on earth. You need to be happy. Now people understand, you know? A little bit of Peachy Blush Georgia from Persona. Next question, what type of skin do you have, or what products help with it? Secret to your lashes, tips on growing your platform, content ideas. Okay, that's a lot of questions, but okay, I have oily skin and I really love using, I love glowy products, but I need like more mattifying products at the end. So I like using like a powder foundation because that really kind of like soaks in all the oils, helps the makeup last a little bit longer. Secret to my lashes, Grande Lash Serum, and a good mascara. And tips on growing your platform and content ideas. Be consistent, be yourself, and really just look at trends but make it your own. Trust me, I'm not perfect. I'm still trying to figure it out. Benefit Cookie Highlighter. My favorite face palettes. That's such a good question. I love the Hourglass face palettes, and the holiday collection from Patrick Ta is so good. Catrice also has one if you want a affordable version. What products do you recommend for hair thinning? Oh my gosh, I've been doing scalp oiling for the past few months, and let me tell you, it's made the biggest difference. I use the Miel oil. Such a freaking game changer. I have so many baby hairs that I have to use so much hairspray to slick back, but honestly, like, I'm grateful. It's annoying, but they're gonna be long hair someday, and I really love it. I could do a whole like scalp oiling routine and show you guys kind of like how different this looks, but like I'm sure you guys can look back at my videos, like this was way more sparse, and as you can see, I have like a lot of baby hairs now. Ardell Brow Glue. Where do you see yourself in the future? Okay, let's talk 5-year timeline. In 5 years, my birthday's coming up, so let's say I'm 23 right now. So 28, I would love to be married. I would love to own a home. And I would love to maybe already have a kid or be pregnant. Be happy, healthy, and be a boss ass bitch owner, really using social media as like my full-time job if I'm a mom. Because I feel like that's the best way for me to still be home with my kids, but also do what I love and keep an income, but also, you know, do something for myself. That's kind of like one of the big reasons too I love social media, is because I really want to just build it up for myself before I have children, because I really, when I have kids, even though I can make it a full-time job now, which it is one of my full-time jobs, I definitely want to do it full-time when I have kids because I want to be home with my kids. What is one makeup product you can't live without? Definitely concealer, because I feel like you can get concealer in different shades and do a lot, but I have hereditary dark circles, a little bit of hyperpigmentation, so concealer is like my best friend. What inspired you to do makeup? How do you respond to the negativity overall? That is such a good question. So I've been doing makeup for a long time, 6 years, going on 7. And I've always loved it. When I did dance, I loved it. I was always super interested in it. One Size Beauty mascara. So it was never really like something that I kind of just got into. I've always loved it. And how do I respond to negativity? Luckily, I don't get too much negativity, but when I do, I try not to let it bother me. I don't really let it bother me, but I'm a clap back kind of person, and sometimes that can be a little bit dangerous. Like, I'm just not gonna let you go on thinking that or saying that, so I'm gonna embarrass you, and that's maybe a good thing, maybe a bad thing, but I think because I was a people pleaser my whole life and I kind of let people walk all over me, I'm so over that I want to make you feel like a fool, you know? I'm back and my camera overheated, so I finished the look off camera. I just did the rest of my mascara and my lip liner and lip gloss. It's on my TikTok if you guys want to see me apply it, but it's this Ciate London Velvet Lip Liner and this Buxom Gloss in the shade Belle. It is so gorgeous, but I have a few more questions, so we're just gonna like sit and chat for a little bit so that I can answer everyone's questions. Some are repeated questions. Oh my god, yeah, repeated questions. So How did you start your makeup artistry kit? That's such a good question. I started with affordable products, like, or I would ask like for Christmas, my birthdays, things here and there just to kind of add in my kit, and I just started building it up little by little. Of course, as you start charging more, you need more high-end products, so you need to invest a lot of your money into your kit. At first, you're not going to make much profit because again, you need to build up your kit. Wait till things go on sale, Black Friday, things like that. What's your favorite topic to talk about aside from makeup and skincare that makes you get excited? I would say I've really been getting into a lot of fashion. I really want to like elevate my fashion game. I feel like it's good, but it could be better. What else do I like to talk about? I love to talk about my boyfriend. I'm that girl. But other than that, I think just like my future and my plans, like that's always like my next thing. Like I always want what's next, which sometimes I just need to sit back and like stay in the moment. What are some essentials to start making videos on TikTok or YouTube? A good camera, good lighting, yourself, and some products. That's literally it. When did you know you wanted to be a makeup artist and esthetician? This kind of goes with the other questions, but makeup artist, like I've always wanted to do that. I just didn't take that extra step because college was like really pushed for me. I did go to college, but I'm a first generation, so college is super important, and I do believe that it's super important, but it was very like pushed, and my career didn't seem like as like a stable job as like an office job. But I've definitely like diminished that statement, and I had to bite the bullet and just do it for myself. Alrighty guys, and those are all of the questions that I'm going to be answering today. I had so much fun getting ready and chatting with you guys. I know this video was like a little long, but it was super fun. I can't believe we're so far along in Vlogmas, and I feel like I'm killing it. So make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!